Hello everyone, thought I'd pop on, do a bit more live crafting. Just checking on my iPad that I am here. So I'm using the free celebration stuff as we're into, right, I am on, I'm just finding it now. There we go. I need to make sure that my iPad's muted. Right, putting my volume down. Right, now I can see. Hi Julie. Right, so I'm using celebration stuff. So I made, some of you might have seen, I made some cards using this vellum, and I had a strip of each sheet left over, so I thought, oh, I'll use that to make a little gift bag. So I've just designed this, so I thought, well, I'll just pop on and show you how I did it. Such beautiful paper. I just think that'd be lovely little sort of like wedding favour or something. So this is from the offcut. So this is 6 inches by 3 3/4. So you could get 6 of these out of a 12 by 12 sheet, and you'd have a strip left over, 1.5 inch strip left over. You could make a couple of cards with. So yeah, so this is what we're doing. I used the You're So Sweet there from the Little Ladybug stamp set, and I think that's cute. But for this one, I'm going to use this little thank you here from Thoughtful Blooms, and I might add a few flowers. So let's get started. It is quick and easy, and I didn't realise it was 12, but yeah, you get, Julie, you get 6 sheets altogether of 12 by 12. So you've got Pool Party, Soft Sea Foam, and you've got Purple Posy as well. So yeah, you get 6, 2 of each colour. It's lovely, it's really beautiful. So yeah. Right, oh, I wrote it all down on a post-it, and then I didn't bring the post-it to the desk. There we go. So 6 inches by 3 3/4, and we are going to score here on the short side at 3/4. Now be careful when it's vellum, don't push too hard, because you can go through it. Although this is quite thick vellum, still score with caution. And then on the long side, we're going to score at 3/4, at 2 3/4, at 3 1/2, and at 5 1/2. Okay, so we're going to have a box, bag that's 2 inches wide, 3/4 of an inch deep, and 3 inches tall. So quite a nice size. Hi Fran, thanks for joining me. So then we just fold and burnish. What I found was, because I didn't press so hard, that the score lines weren't that great, but I thought we can work around that by, as we fold in, making sure that we're keeping it straight. Because I remember the first time I ever made something with vellum, that I just put my score tool completely through it. So there we go. And then the final one this way. And I just thought this paper is just so beautiful, lovely for weddings, wouldn't it? Little wedding favours or anything really. And I really like the fact that it's opaque and you can see through. Right, so we are just going to cut this little rectangle here off, and we'll notch it a little bit there and notch it up there, and then cut up. Much nicer than I thought, Julia. It's really beautiful. I I liked it when I saw it. I love vellum. We're just going to notch in slightly these squares, keep the rectangles intact. Oh, do you know, not doing that very well at all. It's because there's a knob there. You know, it's got embossing on it. So there we go. That does come with its little issues. Right, now because it's vellum, glue does see through, but I thought it didn't matter because it's going to be doubled over anyway. So I wasn't too worried about that. I've gone for tear and tape so that we get a nice sort of straight line. I thought that was best. Hi Melissa from Wisconsin. Gosh, that's a long way away from Yorkshire. Hope everybody's okay over on the other side of the pond. Presumably you're all on lockdown as well, like we are. It is the only way to go, I think. There we go. Getting used to being on lockdown now after a week in Spain and then a week been home for over a week now. Weather wasn't good yesterday. I didn't actually feel like going out yesterday. Not that I've been out, but we had a turn in the weather. Sun's out again now. I did that workout with Joe Wicks this morning. Must be bonkers. I thought, oh, he's kind of doing that for like school PE. It'll be quite easy. Nah. Not that easy at all. I think I'm going to tune into the seniors version next time. Might be able to cope with that a bit better. Not too far from me. Oh, you're in Indiana, Fran. Gosh. So just put that over, and I say because you've got it folded over anyway, you can't really notice the tape I've just put on. Right, so I like to sandwich the flaps in so that you can't see them. So I put the big, where's my flap gone? It's just folded under there completely, so I can't get it out. I lost a nail last night, so that's making life a bit more difficult. Right, so we've got to remember that's the back, so this one wants to fold over, so we put that one there, that one there, that one there, and that one there. So I'm going to put a bit of tear and tape on that flap. Never heard of him. Oh, the Joe Wicks. He's the body coach. He's in the UK and he does all sorts of things, and he's currently doing videos 9 o'clock every morning for half an hour, because everybody's homeschooling here, and it's like a live PE lesson, and I've got lots of friends with kids, and that's like how they're starting their school day of homeschooling, doing a half-hour little PE workout. So everybody in my fat club, well, not everybody, quite a few of us at my fat club, we were all doing it together. So in the like 30, the minute break or whatever we had in between each set of exercises, we were all messaging each other going, I want to die. But yeah, it's good fun. Good fun. So that's the basic bag. So then I took my crocodile and I'm using the smallest hole, but any hole punch that you've got, and I've got it set there at half an inch, and so I just went down half an inch, eyeballed it for the middle, and punched a hole. So quite a quick, simple little action there. And then I'm using the seam binding, white seam binding ribbon, so just cut a length of that. She says, cut it, Jess. There we go. And I'm going to thread that through. So use my pokey tool, thread that through. I'm going to pull it through and tie a bow on the front. But before I tie the bow, I'm going to make my little tag to go round it. Hi, Linda. You'll have to get it on catch up, Linda, see where how I did it. So yeah, got a little scrap Whisper White. Well, it's not really a scrap, is it? That's quite a large bit of Whisper White. I'm going to do the For You from this lovely set. Do like that little, I like little things that you can just stamp on and use in like a 1-inch circle. That's what I did there. So that's the 1-inch circle, and then that's the 1 1/8 scallop circle punch. I just like the way that looks. So got some Pool Party, because this one's Pool Party, the other one was Soft Sea Foam, and with that little thank you there. And I'm just checking with my 1-inch circle punch if I can fit a flower, was my thought. So I want a gap for punch a hole. I think I might put a circle in there, flower in there. There's a teeny wincy bitsy little flower. Might use that one. Need another little tiny block. And now I can't see where the flower went. It just jumped somewhere, isn't it? Oh no, can anybody see it? Did anybody see where it went as I reached across to get something? Oh, that's it. It'd be gone forever. It was the tiniest little stamp. Did anybody see it? Nightmare. Put it down there and I reached across here. Oh, there, found it. Found it. Phew, look how tiny that is. If that went on the floor in my room, I'd seriously never find it. It was on your finger. Yeah, thanks, Julie. I sort of traced my hand across there to when I was reaching. Phew. So, I think I'm going to stick it down there. Few indeed. Few indeed. Right. So, put that over there. Get me 1-inch punch. There. Gonna do it slightly more to the bottom because I am gonna punch a hole in it. And then I want some Pool Party scrap of Pool Party. I'm using the 1 1/8 scallop punch to go behind. Like so. Bit of Tombow. Stick them together. So if you were making these for like party favours or whatever, I would do it in stages. So do all the stamping, all the punching, all the sticking together, do all the scoring of the bag, and then sort of putting it all together. Oh. There we are. And then gonna, again with the small hole, punch a little hole there, like so. That's why I left that gap at the top. And I'm using some Whisper White twine. Just cut a length of that. So is everybody all right? Another week, same old, same old. I'm just crafting. I did a lovely craft session yesterday over Zoom with my sisters and my niece. That was really nice. Ed's working downstairs in the kitchen. He likes to sit at the kitchen table. and work. So I'm just crafting, it's great, but that's my job. So what I'm doing is going to tie that, pull that over. I'm going to just tie that around that bit of ribbon so it sort of holds it in place. Which, there we go, and then I did a little bow. So you end up with a twine bow as well as a ribbon bow. There we go, just pull the ends. So that's like that, and then tie the ribbon. Obviously you'd put in whatever you were going to put in, piece of jewellery, small little goodie, might be quite nice wrapped in tissue, I thought. And then I put the sort the bow out that you've tied there with the twine, and then pull the knot 90 degrees to where you want your bow to sit. Before we go any further, I sort the loops of this bow out, and then we can tie our bow with our ribbon. Like so. So now the ribbon goes that way because I did the knot that way. Get what I mean? What time is it in Indiana? Yeah, that's a good question. I've no idea. Somebody, I read something from Australia saying we're in the last day of celebration. It's like, no, we're not. It's tomorrow, but it's probably already tomorrow for them, isn't it? So that always does me head in, that. Blows my mind. There we go. And then I'm just going to neaten those ends a bit. Sort of keep it fairly long because I quite like that look. And there we have it, our little gift bag, and that sort of falls in the end. You can faff and fiddle with the twine underneath if you want as well. So there they are. That's at 8 p.m. Wow. So it's what's it, about 1 o'clock here in the afternoon. So there we have it. So there's a nice little thank you, and there's a how sweet you are. So just a little quick project. So what I thought was I'm using my celebration stuff today, so I am doing quick little projects. So I thought as I make my quick little projects, I might just pop on here and demonstrate them on here after I've made them. So thank you for joining me. Hope you're liking that, and I'll see you again soon. I will put this on my YouTube channel, and I'll put all the measurements together in a blog post as well. Okay, bye for now. Hope everybody's well. Stay safe, stay in. Oh, thank you, Fran. Yes, they would be good for Mother's Day. We've already had our Mother's Day, but yes, I realise that you haven't had yours. Okay, and it's 7 a.m. Gosh, you're up early. Right then, so I'll be back again a little bit later. Okay, bye.